Yo, guys, went to episode 64 of the Banter Podcast in partnership with the one and only Sweetpatch.tv. Yeah, I've been watching, just before we carry on, I've been watching a lot of MLS, and I only just noticed there's so many advertisements with the commentators. I don't know if anyone have actually watched it, but at the start...
But they're like, oh, what you drinking, Tom? Well, actually, I'm drinking...
Right! My favourite drink ever gets you 100% refuel for a long game.
It is basically like that. It could be commentating.
And then this woman's voice goes, you can get Spider. Oh, you're a big available supermarket.
I asked... I was listening... I was watching the LA Galaxy against Earthquakes game, and this guy was commentating. Like, I was going, yeah, Beckham, great ball there. And if you want to get the best out of your day, drink some Gatorade. You can get it from on packs today and offer only at Walmart. I'm like, really?
He's obviously been eating his shreddies this morning. Honey, new flavor.
Yeah, I know, it's like, people to moan at adverts on YouTube. I feel sorry for people who live in America. So right, yes.
We are blessed this week. Like we have a great guest on this week. He must be on 7,000 subs this week. Sambuca man. What's it like coming on as a guest on the Back of the Net podcast?
Very funny, dickhead.
Well,
was that your joke?
That was my joke.
Oh my god, that was absolutely awful.
Is that what he sent to you in a message?
He said to me, I got a joke to do at the start, right? And I was like, alright then, whatever. And that was his joke. But anyway, right, we have got Adam there with the worst jokes in the world. This is why he doesn't do stand-up and he's on the podcast. It's Irish Welsh Cald.
I'm here all the week, baby.
And he is back. Last week he went to the cinema. No surprise, I would pick the cinema over the podcast.
I was lying. I actually went on an expedition with Bear Grylls.
And he went on something with Bear Grylls. So yes,
I think this is the first week we've had someone miss for 2 consecutive weeks.
Oh my god! No, I went on holidays for 2 weeks last year. Remember?
But we didn't do the podcast, did we? For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We fell apart with that.
That meant organising it. And we were like, nah.
That meant actually doing work for the podcast.
But yes, we have got the one and only Mr. Sam Bucherman.
Hello.
Hello. Go on, Sammy. Would you like to tell us what's coming on episode 64 of the Banter Podcast?
I feel a bit nervous. It's been a while since I've done this, you know.
I know. You're going to be okay now?
Yeah. Nerves. So we're going to talk...
Last week I was like, I feel like Dave now doing all this podcast stuff. What's coming on today?
Yeah, you weren't the best.
I was, Dan.
All right. You just cry in the corner. So we're going to talk about FIFA scripting and Handicap. I know a lot of people, big YouTubers, have been making videos about that. So we're going to talk about that if we think it's true or not.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
FIFA 13 celebrations. The ones I'd like to see the Cantona karate kick somebody out at crowds celebration. That's one of my favorites. Or swearing at the camera like they were. Should they make virtual pros harder to get better? I think so, because there's fucking little midget bastards running speed of sound. Our players of the week, real life football talk, Euro 2012, and of course the transfers.
Boom.
That is it. Yes. So yes, let's crack on. At the start, what we've done now for the past 2 weeks, we've actually gone through the comments and talked about what you guys have been posting about last week's comments, and some of you have asked us to talk about stuff this week and whatnot. So we thought, why not? People comment on this thing, we want to give something back, so let's actually give your comments an absolute purpose. So, as we say, guys, if you have got anything to comment on, be sure to post it in the comments below if you listen on the live stream or on the YouTube channel. Okay, so the one which I want to look at first is some guy suggested this. It was a bit controversial suggestion. What he said is basically, if we had FIFA 12 now, we bought this game, the hard disk, but then next year, instead of bringing out FIFA 13, you get this DLC, which then fix all the bugs. You get all the latest updates and stuff, such as kits and whatnot and all that, but it fixes all the bugs for you. But then you wait next year then to get a brand new disc, which improves graphics and stuff.
Yeah, but you're basically saying, but then when you get the update and you have it for then for another year, you're basically saying when you get the new FIFA, it's going to be bugged. You have to wait a year full of
and the update you're getting, it's only fixing what's wrong with the game that you have already. Whereas if they can't...
That's like saying, we're going to make a game, it isn't going to work right, but don't worry, you only got it for a year, and then we'll fix it.
Exactly, yeah. And as well, like, they can't put any, like, gameplay improvements, like, all this new, like, stuff that's doing with AI and shit. You can't do that by, like, downloadable content. You actually have to make a new game.
Yeah. To be honest, I think I appreciate your opinion and whatnot on it, but not you guys, the guy who commented, but it sounds like a bad idea, just to the fact, like, I get bored. This time of the year where I get bored of FIFA anyway. Like, I'm kind of dying off anyway. I'm like, I pop on there every so often. It isn't like I play it constantly like when it first come out. So, if that was the case and they brought out this, like, DLC thing, which you download once every year, I would get bored. Like, I would be like, well, I don't want to play it now. I'll have to wait another 2 years. Like, well,
get a new game, yeah.
So even if it was a DLC, like, which kind of freshen it up a bit, I'd still think of it as like last year's game, personally, and still be like, oh, I'm getting a bit bored. I can't be bothered to play it. Yeah. So sorry, mate, but in that, our opinions is a bit of a bad idea. But if you've got your opinions, guys, post in the comments below.
It's a nice try, but
yeah,
it's just, I can see what he's saying, but I just think, you know, that you have a game that's going to frustrate you for a year because then everything is going to go fucking wrong on it. You're going to have Impact Engine where somebody decides to do that at Stadium and land at car park, you know, and you're going to have that for a year.
Yeah. I know, it's just
yeah.
going to be annoying. Right, last week as well, during the podcast, we talked about player ratings, which was one of our main talks. We talked about what players should be improved the most. Actually, Dave, I'm going to ask you, because seemingly wasn't on last week, which player do you think will be most improved on FIFA 13 from FIFA 12 or anyone? On the spot.
Modric will be improved since he's pretty much signed for Real Madrid now.
Has he?
Yeah, he's on the verge of it, yeah.
Well, like, how much? He might go up to, like, 80.
Well, he's 88 now.
He's 80.
It kind of does, yeah, but I've got, right, there's a few things that really bug me on FIFA. And one is, if a player who's alright,
signs for a bigger club,
his rating seems to go, wow, you must be amazing. It really annoys me. And the second thing is what, like, you know, GTR Messi Ross said to me today, it's just a fast centre-back, yeah, doesn't automatically mean they're good at defending, but you can have, like, I don't know, say Win, who's ridiculously fast, but he'll turn out to be good at defending, and that's wrong. Just because he's fast doesn't mean he should be able to intercept balls, and, you know what I mean?
But actually, right, I watched Win yesterday, and he's actually a good defender.
Right, Modric is a quality player, but, like, would you
defender on that.
Would you say that Modric has had a better season this year than he had last year? Because I don't think he, like...
yeah, but he had a good tournament, didn't he? And set that in consideration, I would have thought.
It's like
I don't know. I think he will probably go up.
What's the young tournament? 85, is he?
83.
83, yeah.
83, yeah.
I think Powell has to go up, just not based on the fact that he joined United, but based on, like, the performances last year. Cause
definitely Powell. I would say Jordan Rhodes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Nene has to go after he got, like, 1 million informs this year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's just a few. I mean, it's hard to do, because sometimes, you know, the people who do these FIFA stats and that, they always surprise you with some bullshit stat. Do you know what I mean? It's quite annoying, but yeah.
A lot of people said, someone said that Messi will stay at 94 or maybe go to 95. Ronaldo will go up by 1, and Xavi and Iniesta will go below 90 rated.
If you're in the chat as well, and let me get your opinions on player ratings and who's going to go up and who's going to go down.
Plus, someone said Pirlo should be 90 plus, because especially
people like, he's a good player, but I wouldn't say he's a 90.
He got to an 87, I think. You've had a good season with Juventus. He did well in the Euros. Unfortunately, got knocked out in the final. So I reckon around 87, 86. Good enough. Go up by 3. He has great passing.
But the thing is, people, like, always think, like, when EA are making the cards, they don't say, right, we're going to make Messi a 94. They have to input Messi's stats onto his card, and then whatever just averages it out at what the rating is. It's not like...
Oh, yeah, we know that, but it's just general thing.
Yeah, but so, like, if a player plays well, like Pirlo, his passing is already quality, but they can't just, like, make up stats that he's just improved out.
Well, all right then, Michael Gaete. informed card.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
A 74 to
You
a
know-
74. You should be just a goal. That's stupid.
And let's be honest. What did he do to get that? He scored 1 goal and set 2 goals up. Yeah, 2 of them they both set up goals were from corners. I'd hardly say it were an unbelievable looping corner that found. He said corner. All you got to do is lump it into that fucking box.
Ian Hart did it for years.
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing special. Oh, the goal. I don't think it was a particularly good goal. And everybody I spoke to about him said he's shit in real life. So, I'm thinking EA for the money. They automatically know.
Because getting this time of year, sure. Like last week, they were like, who can we put in form? Ronaldinho. Yeah, everyone knows that Ronaldinho. Let's put him in form. Let's put Gary Twigg in form.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they haven't been an informed yet.
Yeah, same.
He wouldn't put. I mean, fucking Jesus. Could you imagine it?
Oh, if he got a goal, that's it. He was going to be in form. No problem.
Yeah. I want to mention as well, there's been a secret informed David Luiz out. 85 rated.
When?
Huh?
When did he come out?
I don't know. I think it was Kazooie, is it? Put a screenshot out, and it was...
Oh, and that was obviously...
And he said actually search
Yeah,
it.
but did you lot see Ross's Photoshop when he basically screenshotted him opening a silver pack and put...
yes.
Oh man! And he showed it me, and he says, "What do you think?" And he changed it so it even did look the quality-wise. It looked like it was a screenshot, and they fooled everybody.
Was this the one where he was in the trade pile?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Riggers tweeted, "Oh, look what I got!" Like use Ross.
Yeah, 54, like you giant bastard. And I'm like, oh my god. But he did a good job, to be fair, and it would a good edit, but yeah, you've got to be careful because it's so easily done now, isn't it? Do you know?
Yeah, especially with this new website called Kaz something.
Chubbs, isn't it?
Chubbs, yeah.
Chubbs, is it?
Yeah.
But I made my ultimate team on there, and I cut out the team because it goes into EA Sports Showcase. I cut out the team and then put it in my if it was on the web app.
Yeah, at the top of it says like Chubbs, but if you just take a screenshot of like the EA web app where it says like...
Yeah, Ross has done it. It's a piece of piss. You just basically cut the top out. Because you select what background, you need to make sure you've got the same, because stadium and everything on match. And then just cut the top off and then just pop it on, put like the banner kind of thing on top with all your coins and your wins and losses.
Yeah, it is really easy. So, I wonder if anyone, I wouldn't say, if you could actually customize that a little bit. Imagine people sending in squads to for people to review. A lot of people doing that laws lately. So imagine you could change the titles
that's the
and
thing,
whatnot.
you could.
You could send it in because I was wondering.
The thing is though, it's how much bought for and stuff like that, and how many clubs and goals scored.
But that Chubbs thing as well, it has this big white border around it as well. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine you could change it. You could change it so it looks legit. Imagine the squads that people will be reviewing. That you'll be nuts.
Do you want to do some questions that we got in the chat, Dan?
Yeah, go on. See when you got you're reading the chat, I'm assuming.
Okay, right. The first question is from Alex Odd Conflict. This is the Anne Widdicombe one. Would you rather shag Anne Widdicombe or get fisted by Mark Henry?
Who's Mark Henry? Is this the pool?
Dan didn't say Anne Widdicombe. He said Anne Widdicombe.
I'm not even from England. I had Brian.
Oh, Mark Henry.
No, you said it right. You said it right, but Dan seems to think that he's going to shag Anne Widdicombe.
Well, as I was saying earlier, pre-podcast, I would rather shag anyone than get fisted.
Yeah, plus this guy's a WWE wrestler, and he's absolutely massive.
Like you said earlier, pussy's pussy, innit? God, because she's old, she probably smells, and she'll have a
well, a bit of air freshener doesn't do any harm, so...
Take it for thing. Yeah, just,
Let's just say you wouldn't go anywhere near that region with your face anyway.
Oh, no, it'd be like a face hugger off Aliens, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Probably impregnate you with something.
Okay, and another question was, would you rather sleep forever or never sleep again?
Never sleep.
Never sleep.
Just think at deals you could get on FIFA.
If you think of what, right, if I never sleep again, right, will I be tired or will I
That's what I was wondering. Are you going to be tired? Because if you're going to be constantly tired, it might not just be worth the pain. Like, if just...
Well, that's what...
Well, if you think about it, if you sleep forever, you're dead.
Monster energy drinks are invented for, innit?
Yeah, if you think about it, if you sleep forever, you're dead. basically.
If you don't sleep for so long, you actually do die.
Yeah, you
don't
do die. Remember the guy at the
Chinese or Japanese guy.
Did he?
guy at the
Oh, you know
Euros
what?
died, didn't he? For it, he stayed up for 11
He
nights.
stayed awake to watch Euros because in China or Japan, whatever, the time difference is middle at night. So he'd stay up, watch it all, and stay away, go to work, and then do the same for 11 days. He did it for and then died.
Wow.
Commitment, that is.
How
It's not
natural.
even in the fucking tournament.
I meant to ask you, right? This is a bit off topic, but have either of you watched Idiot Abroad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the episode where he goes to India? Have you seen the guy that has his hand in the air
Yes,
for like 5 years or something like that?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's like, imagine holding your hand in the air for like 5 years.
What I find funny, right? I just put my hand up and it started aching for about
Yeah, that's
2
what I
more
mean. Like,
seconds.
yeah.
No, but sometimes, I don't know, randomly, I'll be like editing, I'll just want to put my arm in the end just to put it there for a bit.
I need
don't
to
know.
stretch. I like stretching. I'm aching at the moment as well, so I like stretching. But yeah, that was a random question. How we go on to put our hands up to God and stuff. Is there any more questions? I don't know.
For all three of you, how many subs do you predict you will have in a year?
Predict? I don't know. What I would like, is maybe
A billion.
a billion. Yeah.
Modest as ever.
Okay, I'll settle on the million.
But predicted, I don't know. But personally, I would like maybe go double, something down those lines, because I'm almost doubled from last year. Like
That's what I'd like. I'd like a double.
Yeah,
I'd like double.
like-
You know, about 15k. Great.
I think if I had 15k,
Yeah,
that's my next.
at the start of FIFA,
10K, to be fair.
like at the start of FIFA 12, I was on 5,000. So I'm kind of at that point of doubling now, and I wanted to double like before FIFA 13. So yeah, if I do that again, that'd be awesome in a year's time, something down those lines. So
Okay, Alex has gone back and remade this Anne Whittaker question harder. So Anne Whittaker now has shark teeth in her fanny.
that's like one of the worst films ever as well. Teeth.
Yeah, really, Alex, have you been smoking crack or something like that? I don't know. I'd fuck her up ass.
Well, I think funny, if you get fisted, you're gonna have bowel problems, I know.
I'd stick it in her ear or something.
I don't know, Dan. I've never been fisted before. I don't know the like.
Well, if you think about
The
it, there's
repercussions.
logic though. If you think about it, like, oh yeah, I'm getting fisted, so I'm gonna.
go ask. Why don't you go ask like Stephen Fry or someone, Dan? They might know.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you think Shane Long will be upgraded and will Harry Twig be silver?
No.
It'll still be stuff. I don't think Shane Long will be upgraded.
What's Shane Long's rating? He's like
76.
87.
He's
What?
been injured for a while, hasn't he? And that, and
Well, he's that-
he played
Yeah.
alright, but he didn't light up, did he? He didn't light up the Premier League. Or
He did well for the first like.
He
4
did, yeah. I know. I think.
I think
still
he's-
it'll be
I-
moderate.
I think he's well enough to go up to like 79, 80.
Nah.
No,
But
he's
maybe
not.
79, but not 80.
No,
Okay.
he's
would
not
you
that
rather,
good. He's only 76 now. Like, so.
Would you rather have sex with the with the Tin Man or a Scarecrow? Again, Alex. Don't.
I think we ought to go off the sex questions. You are fairly bizarre.
Yeah,
No,
I
Alex.
think you've got a lot of, you know.
Oh, this is
you
a good one.
yourself.
Dave, I want to ask you this one. Would you rather fuck a man with a vagina or a woman with a cock?
Wow.
Yeah, do you want to leave that now, Dave? And move
I'd
on
rather-
to.
Okay, no.
I'd be
Right.
celibate, I think.
I got this one on Twitter right earlier. Okay, so I'll ask you again, Dave, because I want to hear what your answer. Right? So you know Jessica Jane Clement off The Real Hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're in bed with her and Alan Carr. Which side?
Oh, I've heard this one when I was about 10.
Yeah, someone tweeted at me though. Which side would you face?
If it meant fucking, I don't give a fuck. I'd take one at bum. It'd be like human centipede.
Oh God.
Apparently, there's number 2 out of that. But anyway, yes, let's move on.
Well,
to...
okay. This
No,
is a
no, that's it.
this
Bugger
is a
off,
FIFA
Adam.
one.
No.
What?
No.
Adam, stop talking
Stop
shite.
talking now.
No, this is a FIFA one. What do you think Azte's rating will be?
It'll be a goal.
70. Full.
Lowest goal, though.
These just this chat, man. I'm not coming up with these weird questions
74.
off the top of my head.
I reckon 74 personally. Yeah, 74. I don't know what he's done for
No,
West Ham,
76.
so Yeah.
76.
76. Okay, right. Let's move on to... what was the next topic? I can't remember now, so we've gone miles off.
One sec. Here's a wood one. This one.
Oh my god, Adam, shut up. We don't want to answer any more questions. We want to go on to the topics. Yeah. Right. Let's move on to...
Scripting and...
Handicap.
Handicap, yeah.
Okay, so, recently, right, there's been a lot of controversy of this scripting, this handicap thing. There's been raging on Twitter about it. There's been Robertson replying to people on it. So for people who don't actually know what it is, personally I don't think it exists, but what people think it is that the scripting side of it is that the EA kind of make you lose. So they'll help the other person try to score and like script the game for them to win or something down those lines. To be honest, I don't know how they could do it because they got to drop the script in an offline game. Imagine online would be ridiculous. And handicap is when you have a lower rated team and you go up against a higher rated team, and then basically EA will boost your I think it's like a sliders of some sort, like they put your sliders up to an advantage compared to your opponents. So a lot of people are complaining about this. So guys, I want to get your opinions. Do you think it exists at the start?
No, it's or bullshit. People like the Pentas. It's just in their head. Like, Pentas is a good FIFA player, but like, seriously, there's no such thing as handicap. EA have looked through the code. Like, why would EA lie that there's a handicap for making a full team? They want people to build the best teams they can. They want them to open packs. So why would they do that if they were going to penalise people by when they got all these best players? They weren't going to have they were going to play shit. It's just all in people's heads, and people just use that as an excuse for playing shit.
Yeah, but I've got to admit, right, that's the fair part. I don't believe in handicap, but the what's the other one? It's
scripting.
Scripting, right? Okay, I played a game today with my SPL team, which is a pretty shit hot team, to be fair. All right, and I come across this guy with 40 chemistry, and he had a lot of players out of position, like left back in midfield, and they ended up drawing four pieces, and no matter what I could do, I'd get about 10 blocks in. It always came back to him to score. Yeah. And I was fuming, and I was like, "What? That never had happened to me before."
I don't think this scripting. Personally, I think it's just bad luck. Like, I've been in games before, and I've gone, "Oh, for God's sake, this game's just gonna go against me." It's just one of those days of FIFA, and you know for a fact you're gonna lose, no matter what you do. I've had games like that. Like, I could try. It isn't like I keep completely batter the guy. It's just that whenever my passing is slightly off. Like, I would try different passes, and you don't notice it. You think you're just playing your normal game. But personally, I think it's just a mindset.
But Dan, people call scripting when they can see the goal, and then the other guy
your guy pulls an injury, and then
stuff like that. But
scoring,
no, but people when people just say, "Oh, it must be scripting." It's nothing to do with you pass the ball, or you're passing your shooting or anything like that. I think it's just people all in their head.
I think it's all in people's head.
But why would EA put it into the game though?
Why would you put so much effort?
Exactly. Imagine how much effort it would take to put something like that into the game. It would be ridiculously complex.
Especially, right, to script something which is unpredictable, right?
Exactly.
Literally,
it would
don't
be easy,
know.
Right.
Oh, go on.
Okay, right. With scripting, people going about scripting and it's online. It would be easy for EA to script this if it was offline because they can control one of the elements, which is half the other team. They can control what the
Well, they got to, haven't they? They got basically scripting is on.
Well, when you're
offline,
playing online,
right?
But when you're playing online, though,
no,
EA can't control what you guys do. It's down to the two individual players. So how can they control what happens? Because if you pass the ball, you passing it in one direction. EA can't make that ball go in a different direction. Or if you're aiming the ball at the left bottom corner, EA can't make the ball go top right and back of the net, can they?
I think one thing as well, where I've seen every video I've watched, they've gone, "Oh, my player pulled up an injury in the 90th minute." Right.
That's because he's
one because he's tired, and two, EA brought in this new feature of he will pull hamstrings around this 90th minute. If you keep battering him and pushing forward and trying to get your goals and make him really tight, he will pull an hamstring. But by chance, unfortunately he pulled it off at the 90th minute all that time. Because I was watching this video and to be honest, I was watching it and someone posted in the comments and he said you looked shaky doing it. You was on ultra defensive and you couldn't pass the ball properly. He was saying, like, this guy posted in the comments, and I was like, yeah, like, that's true. Like, it's all about, right, if you go into a game thinking, for some reason, if I go into a game thinking, I'm going to absolutely batter this guy, I could end up losing more easily than me going into a game like, if I was just, go on, let's just go have a game. Overall, I think it's just a mindset before you go into a game, and then the moment you concede, you're like, oh, great, I've been scripted against. No, EA can't do it personally.
But people are like, oh, it's scripted. Just because you have a good team doesn't mean you're going to win the game. Like, Dave, do you remember, Dave, are you there, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, do you remember, I can't even remember what this kid's name was, but do you remember last year, we knew this guy, I can't even remember what game tag was, and he had like...
Who he had all them in form?
Yeah, he had the best team I've ever seen on FIFA. He's like every player in form, Messi, Ronaldo.
Yeah, he was crap.
He was absolutely shit at FIFA. Like, so, just because you have a good team doesn't mean you're good at FIFA.
Yeah, I think it's what people...
People expect right,
the players to do everything.
This is a perfect example. Raids are unbelievable players.
Yeah, and he's unbelievably shit.
Yeah, and he's Baba. And that's no disrespect to him. I like watching his streams, actually. It's no disrespect to him, but he's not the best at FIFA. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going, oh, I am the best, but he has got an unbelievable team. I mean, look, I've really enjoyed playing that Montenegro team. Yes, I used them in forms, but there was hardly like, fucking 1 million, 1.2 million players, you know what I mean? I think the dearest were 40k, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And half of my defence were 500 coins.
Well, I think
I think it's just what team you like. It's not necessarily,
Yeah.
like I go back to...
Exactly. And I have a video rendered now, I'm putting out tomorrow, with like an Ivory Coast team, right? And Ivory Coast have a quality team on the game, right? But I just couldn't get on with them, and they just didn't suit my style of play. And I just accept that, they just don't suit my style of play. So, like, just because a player is, like, rated 99 Messi, you might necessarily fit the way you play the game.
I think as well...
That doesn't mean that that's EA working against you. That just means it's not your style.
I think people expect... If you've got these high-rated players, I think, as I said, it was all this a mindset type thing. I think the player who's playing this team and go, I got this 90-rated side... You expect them to do everything perfect, though. That's what I think people are thinking. They're like, this player should do that touch perfect. That player should pass perfect. That player should do this, this, and this, and this. And your expectations are too high for the team. You shouldn't expect your team to hit that perfect pass, score every time. And technically, if you do have 99 shooting, you should score all the time, but it's not the case. And that's what people gotta realise is that these players can't do everything. If you may buy a 90 rated player, but he isn't going to be the absolute best ever. He isn't going to do the perfect pass every time, because you got to realise this more.
But in theory, though, I know they're saying that a lot, and it's down to you. But in theory, if you've got a 99 Messi, and most of your stats, all right, 99, so there's a 1% chance that pass is going to come off, but you should be able to go past people quite easily.
Yeah.
But you don't. So I will as much as I thought I'd like to have 99 Messi, I wouldn't, because I'd end up smashing my pad, because it'd be frustrating, do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't know.
Personally, I really don't think it's in there. It's, I can go up against... I've played games before and I've gone, wow, I've battered that game, and you had a gold rated side and I had my MLS side.
Yeah.
But personally, with my MLS side, I will batter anyone who comes in front of me with that team, because I know how to play with that side. I know where my players will end up running.
Well, MLS sides are OT though, down there.
I know that, but...
I did a Polish team, I did a squad select on a Polish team, and it had Bronze Sikora, right, who I got to admit is probably the best bronze player I've ever played. And he demolished it. And then I did get a lot of messages saying that scripted that have gold in forms in most of my players are bronze, but it's not. I can't understand it. He was just outstanding, and I'd go, there's no such thing as scripting. But after today, it makes me wonder. Maybe I was just having an off day, but it wasn't like I do one challenge, come back. I will winning the ball, then losing it, then winning it and losing it. It was so frustrating.
Well, the thing about besides what was disproved, even if scripting was real, why would EA go to the effort of actually inputting something like that into the game? What is the advantage to them? It's just
Unless they did it
extra-
without realising it. Do you know what I mean?
But they said they've gone through the like, code of the game, and there's no such thing as scripting in the game.
I want to ask, who made up this scripting? Who come up and said, that's scripted, that is? Like, who made this rumour type thing that...
Oh, that's gone on years, though. People were saying that.
What you ought to do? You know what you ought to do? Go on FIFA 11 and play Ultimate Team. Then come back. Like, make a similar side, similar rating side, and then play FIFA 11 and then play FIFA 12. And see what happens. See if it's in FIFA 11. If you feel the difference, then...
Who gives a fuck about FIFA 11 now?
No, I'm just saying, because if they've added it in FIFA 12, you'll be able to tell the difference. You see, like, if you went on FIFA 11 with basically the exact same side, and, like, batted 10 on a... Like, went on a 10 winning streak or something, and then went on FIFA 12, basically same side, and just couldn't hardly win. Or something like that. Maybe you could try it that way to try and solve it. That's if it is in there. Someone said scripting's not real, but handicap is. So what we said, handicap is actually where you get an advantage, basically sliders in a nutshell.
No, handicap is like people that think that because they have an 85 rated side, they're getting disadvantaged.
Yeah, but what it would be is that you get sliders on your side. If you've got a lower rated side or vice versa. I don't think none of it is. Like, I think it's as I keep saying, it's the mindset of the player. Like, you got to realise, in Ultimate Team, there's all these factors, right? You've got morale, right? You could have the stadium.
You got fitness, you got chemistry.
You got chemistry. Like, one player, right?
Well, you're right. You're right, Wim. You know, morale is a huge fight. Yes. And it's like today, I'm not. Players just weren't doing any runs or anything. And then as soon as I put a morale card on, because some of them were down, it was like playing with a different team.
Yeah.
I think some people forget about that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. It is. It is all about. And plus, you got to realise you got to look at the stats. When you're on Ultimate Team, you only look at is it 6 stats on the card?
Mm-hmm.
And
there's so many other in-game stats.
When you look at the in-game stats, right, you've got all this stuff such as consistency. Right, you've got everything. If you want to actually see this, if you go on to my FIFA 12 like edit players, you actually can view all the in-game stats and stuff, and like you can see consistency. So how do you know that one player, say if you had, let's say Ronaldo, this is going to be the worst thing ever. Say his consistency was really low. Say if he only had 25% consistency. That may be the reason why he's playing bad. He isn't going to play a perfect pass every time. And plus, at the very on, what his attacking work rate is and his defensive work rate is as well. Which, personally, I think you should be able to change in Ultimate Team. Either change it on manager mode and stuff, because you can add custom tactics. I think they should bring that into Ultimate Team. Plus, you got to realise that on Ultimate Team, you don't see half of the stat. Well, you don't even see a tenth of the stats. You literally just see an overall, and you expect them to be that. Like, for example, you could have, this guy's beast at defending, but his marking's absolute terrible. He's only good at slide tackling and standing tackle. So, that kind of brings in factors. So, really, EA, to, like, get this out of everybody's head, they should bring in-game stats before you buy a player. Maybe.
Dan, where are they going to show in-game stats?
Well, you just that same, like, if you was playing, like, career mode, or you was editing your team, you press the R3, and it brings up a separate page type thing. You know what I'm about? Just like normal things. See, if you've seen a card, you press the right stick in, because you don't use that for nothing on Ultimate Team. And it
Dan, I think you should work for him.
I know, I should. I should. But, I would love to have a job like that. Just give them ideas. Here you go.
Yeah, I want to just work for EA, but be the ideas man. I don't want to be that guy that has spent like a week behind the computer getting a perfect blade of grass right on the graphics.
Yeah, there are actually jobs going as well, guys.
So if any 14-year-olds listen to this, I want a job in EA.
So, right, final verdict. Adam, is scripting and handicapped in there?
No, 100% all in my head.
Sammy? I reckon you're 50-50.
Alright, I'm going to say it's fake. I think maybe Adam's right. I think maybe sometimes you just have bad games and you make mistakes and then...
Yeah. Totally understand. Personally, I think it's not in there. It's bad luck. I think after time.
You think it's like you know, say you've got it's like you're hypochondriac, isn't it?
Mm.
As soon as like, say you've got an headache, you've had it for a week, you go on Google and you look at that and it says you might have a brain
disease, yeah.
You compose yourself. You've got a brain tumour. I'm going to die. And then I'll say another symptom. And even if you haven't got it, you'll start to think that you have. And before you know it, that's it. You're right. You will.
And
you
start
that's just
believe.
what scripting is. One person starts to think.
It's like, right, there's loads. I bet
Is it the saying you start believing what you say? Something like that. You keep saying the same thing over and over again. You start actually believing, even if you're lying.
It's like people that it's like people that get like you hear, people that get convicted of murder and they didn't actually murder someone, but they get told so often that they did, they actually convince themselves that they did it. You know what I mean? But like I say, there was so many people that had never heard of scripting and handicap before Nepenthes did that video, and since he's done that, they're gone, do you know what? I should have won that game. I bet you that was scripting and handicap, and they like.
I remember Wee Peeler did one ages ago, didn't he? God, this was. There's either at the very start of FIFA 12, he did scripting. No one knew what it was. Have a look. Yeah, you may still have it.
I've heard people going on about scripting for years, mind.
Have they?
It's not, it's not something new. It's just that Independence is on about it now.
Is it? I've only recently seen it pop up. It's only over the past maybe month or two, something like that. It's gone, I quote, viral within the FIFA community of oh my god, scripting's everywhere and blah blah blah. And whatnot. Oh yeah, and plus, someone sent me a message saying, I had this when MLS said, Opara and win at the back. Oh, you gotta love me when I do that.
You straight bastard. In my Race to Milan series, the amount of teams that come up against that inform hard winning Opara, it's fucking impossible to break down.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't really get mad at it though. The only player I hate in this game is Joe Hart. He's he's got go gadget arms, and he saves everything. But I don't really mind because I've got a pro league team and they're so overpaced, it's ridiculous. So.
Well, actually, way people just say, players are overpaced, they're overpaced. Right, I've been watching the MLS recently, right, because I got a sleeping pattern of if I lived in Florida, basically. So,
Same.
Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of games. I've been watching a lot of games, and they are quite pacey, the MLS league. I was watching Win, right, and he is fast. He is flat out, right? Seriously, he deserves his 96 pace, right? And he's quite tough as well. He can knock people off the ball and whatnot. And the only problem I have with Win compared to a game, Win doesn't attack. I only watched one game of him, but he doesn't attack in the game. But in FIFA, he attacks constantly.
Yeah, but that's just the style of play you play. If you play pressing football, that's not to do with play. I mean.
The EA can't make
I kind of went
a wall in front of the midfield to make sure that he doesn't pass that ball.
Yeah, I kind of went off topic there, but where people say that he's so overpowered, watch the league, check it out. I bet you they are quite pacey. There's some other guy, I can't remember his name. I think he plays for New England. He's a left midfielder. I can't remember his name, Man something. And I was watching him, and he's very pacey as well. He has 86 pace for a bronze player, and the MLS league is quite fast from when I've been watching it recently. So, do you want to leave? We'll leave that now. So, yeah, guys, post in the comments if you have been listening onwards now. If you're still listening on the channel, be sure to tell us what do you think. Is scripting real within FIFA 12? And if so, why? 2 seconds, I'm just keylogging.
Dan said that to me earlier. I'm going to be keylogging this podcast. I'm that sounds like some sort of pro legit hacker thing.
Right. Do you want to go on to
one sec. Can't keylog them you put in your keyboard so they can record you typing in your credit card details and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think Dan used the wrong word about it.
I think it's similar. It's just
is it keyframe or time frame?
I called it keylogging when I was in college.
What the fuck are they doing, Dan? Did you go to college in Iraq by any chance? Or India?
I don't know, but anyway, it's key something.
It's India, how stereo.
No, because we were sitting down having dinner yesterday, me and my dad, and this guy goes up and he's like, "Hello, sir. There was something wrong with your computer.
Adam, shut up. Adam, shut up now. Adam, stop digging. Adam, just stop digging.
How am I digging? He was trying to sell my dad something for £100. So our laptop wouldn't die in
all you gotta do, right? If someone rings you up, tries to sell you something,
surprisingly, we didn't buy it, and the computer's still working.
Just say no.
Yeah, that's what we did say.
No. Someone said we won the tennis, Murray. Right. Okay, let's go on to FIFA 13 celebration. So, as we all know, we've seen the pictures, we've seen the animations and everything going around on Twitter. He's gone viral. is Mr. Balotelli, or as people like to call him, Ladatelli. His recent celebration of the Hulk pose. We also know what I'm all about. We've all watched the Euros. He did this Hulk pose, took off his shirt, and EA have considered bringing this into FIFA. Some of you may be wondering, wait a minute, he took his shirt off. This is why Adam told me straight away the moment I mentioned it. But EA have considered that EA have actually got this policy with FIFA. They can't like put stuff in there which break the rules technically, such as like taking off your shirt and stuff like that. So what would be cool if they just brought it in, but you keep your shirt on. That'd be an awesome celebration, I reckon.
Yeah, but Dan, all he's doing there is just standing there.
It will look cool though. It will look good.
Why would he look cool? He looks shit, man.
Do you remember, right, World Cup 2010, they had the Cantona celebration on there. Have they got that on FIFA 12 now?
What, kicking someone?
Not kicking someone, where he just stands there and turns around.
Well, that, I think you know how you can do them comedy celebrations on clubs?
Oh, yeah.
I really wish you could do stuff like that.
Like,
you know,
like when
the
you
head spin.
Oh, no.
The weird, like, Russian fucking dancing.
My favourite one is the gun one, where you got your pretend to have a gun and all your teammates run at you, you shoot them all down.
Oh, I'd love some of that.
They do
Even
that
when I
in
found out that
football.
wasn't in clubs, I was like, oh, so good in that.
They've been doing that. They do that in American football. They do it all the time.
People in the chat, what celebrations would you like to see in FIFA 13?
Someone said the worm.
I'd like somebody to run and like swing on a crossbar.
Yes,
Don't know why.
that would be good. That would actually be good. How many people actually do that though?
Oh, you climb up and sit on the crossbar. That'd be quality.
But
Thingy did that, didn't he?
You didn't say you have to do it in real life. You just said what you'd like to see. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I know half of the stuff in FIFA you don't see in real life anyway, do you? Such as people spinning on heads and stuff like that. Someone said bowling.
The blowjob.
So the bowling one, right, would be cool.
So hold on, you'd like to see a man suck another man's willy?
That's just like
Wow.
no, you see that all the time. Technically, with the Impact engine, anyway, you see people kissing each other and whatnot. So someone said fishing. That would be a pretty good one. Do you remember the old? This is kind of pointless celebration. It was FIFA 10. You had the Rocket Baby one.
Oh yeah, that's because Chelsea did it for something or other.
Yeah, Derbyshire did it as well, and they all three people would run up as well, and not like when you sit down and cross your legs.
To be fair, Adam, that celebration's been in there a long time, not just because Chelsea did it.
Yeah, I know, but they kind of like made it more kind of famous, didn't they?
No, it's always been in there. Just common knowledge.
Someone said
the Shaqiri one. I remember when he was playing for Blackburn, and the only scores and like just dive in midair. Where he just fucking slaps himself off the ground. I don't know why the kid does it, but he does.
No, let's have a look. What else? Whatever people say. I'm trying to think of some celebrations in general. What would be cool to see? I don't know. I know, right? Cinematic ones, right? I know I would like to see someone run up to the camera or something. We've seen it FIFA. Remember last year, Hertzef did a montage, and Messi at the end does a punch at the camera and then pushes it out the way. Some celebrations like that would be cool if they had like the cinematic thing back.
Someone said in the chat it would be good to be able to do like team celebrations in like
it would.
in like Ultimate Team.
Oh,
and apparently they are including the AS2 Peru. You know that song? No, you know they had the dance for that. Like someone said in the chat, the Marcelo Ronaldo one. You know, like all the footballers were doing, and the Neymar one.
Oh yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah. That'd be cool. Don't you see, sometimes...
Song that Reese used to sing.
What you seen this, Adam?
I said that fucking song that Reese used to sing.
I don't think Reese sung it. Do you remember?
Oh, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, I said to say go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. Musa, Asibu, Sevi, Mata.
Okay,
my Portuguese is so bad, man.
Do
you remember that Moldovan pop song that was like massive? What was the one of that one called?
I don't know. No, you're in Moldova.
Someone, it was like, do you remember, it was like, it's just like about it, Dave, you must remember, you were in like Magaluf at the time, where it was like number 1 all over Europe.
To be fair, I won't really concentrate on music. I'll probably get smashed or trying to chat up some birdo about a zillion times out of my league, but then covering it, probably been sick all over it.
Someone said charity celebrations. I know I kind of went off topic. What you two are doing about them, Magaluf, but someone said charity celebrations. They are for players. If you press A, such as like Pato does.
His heart thing.
Yeah, I think who else is that? No, like Anelka and Yakubu do the butterfly, the dove thing. So
doesn't Tevez has that ears thing, doesn't he? And Robbie Keane has like the Robbie Keane wins quality.
I haven't seen Robbie Keane. I don't know.
He does the roll one, you know, like,
just a flip thing.
and does it's called like the Archer or something.
Oh yeah, I know what you're on about, yeah. So yeah, guys, post in the comments. Tell us, have you got any ideas for FIFA 13 celebrations or something like that? Bizarre ones or just ones that you see in the actual game? But I think the Hulk one would be cool. The Hulk pose, as people are calling it.
You just want to see a guy with his top off.
No, with his top off.
There's websites for stuff like that, Dan.
No, with his top off, with his shirt on, it'd be cool. Just like look intimidating. Don't look at me.
Dan, it still counts as a shirt on.
Speaking of bad Teddy, right? When he scored a goal, he didn't like make no emotion whatsoever. And in training, he had the like corner flag between his legs, and he was just having it looked like he was just having the time of his life.
No.
Compared to when he scored.
There was this quote about Balotelli, and he said, "I don't celebrate when I score a goal because it is my job. Do you see the postman celebrating when he delivered the post?"
Yeah, he does actually. He friggin' jumps around, skipping down the street all the time.
He did actually earlier. He knocked on my door and went, "Yeah,
get in,
you're there. I got your package."
So like kiss the camera. That'd be quality if they had cameramen for that, though, wouldn't they?
Well, you don't really need cameramen. You need the cinematic of like the angle, and then the player just running up to it. Because they need to bring back the cinematic celebrations. Like, just have a choice. I liked the choice back in FIFA 10.
I didn't like it. No, I didn't like it. Was it the World Cup game where, like, when you were running the celebration, it zoomed in really?
Oh, no, not like that. Not like that. I mean, you can either choose, you do a standard celebration, or you press that, like, LBRB, and then it'll, like, go into a cinematic. Or you do, like, a combination, and it goes into, like, kissing the camera or something down those lines.
Like in Harry Potter's Quidditch World Cup, they had quality cinematics.
Fuck me.
I don't even know what you're on about.
That was one of my favourite games ever on PlayStation 2, Harry Potter's Quidditch World Cup.
No, I don't. Because you're a faggot. Just saying.
Hey, who didn't like Harry Potter growing up?
Me. Seeing as I wasn't growing up, and it is a load of shite.
It's not.
I never knew Harry Potter brought out games for PS2.
It just looks like a weird looking Where's Wally?
Oh my God.
A lot of love for you as well, Dave, in the chat. I want to mention.
There's love for me too.
Hello.
Kissing corner flag Cahill. No, the Cahill one is in it though. The corner flag one. Well, you can do the boxing, but he doesn't hit the corner flag, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Sorry,
if the corner flag's invisible, or you just fucking.
Can you hit the corner flag?
Missing it.
This year. No way players hit the corner flag sometimes. It's random occurrence, but when the ball and it just taps the corner flag, that'd be cool if you put that on you and make the corner flag like non-invisible. But right, do you want to move on to FIFA? No, make your Virtual Pro difficult to get better. Shall we do that?
If you like.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So an article got released recently. Sorry, I'm typing. There we go.
That's a bit rude, then.
But yeah, so basically an article released recently of basically ripping into the current Virtual Pro system. They just saying, oh, it's bad, it's all wrong in this. But is there any positives you can take out of the current system?
I don't know. How many people actually upgrade their pros? The majority just download them.
I upgrade mine, like, legit.
I don't know, man. I can't be fucking arsed.
Well, I do use my Virtual Pro whenever I can, so...
You see, yeah, you use man, but I just, like, play clubs every now and again. I don't know how to play with some shit, like, 60-year-old player that can't run 5 yards so I pull up with a hamstring injury. So I just download them. It's quick, easy.
Yeah, that's the problem with the system. I think, is that, like, people like myself or anyone else who legitimately gets it pro up, like, get a disadvantage then to people like you who boost their pro up within a week that the game actually comes out.
Within a day, John, come on.
Right, and within a day that the actual game comes out. But Dave, you don't exactly use your pro much, do you? Like, well, you'd play pro clubs every so often, but any opinion?
The only thing about pro clubs that annoys me is that the keepers, and it's kind of like, I don't know, I kind of get disheartened when you come across a keeper who can basically save a fucking thunderbolt, anything. I mean, he could probably lay on the floor and catch it with bell end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
This is why I think I think there should be a lot more goalkeeper trait, like, unlocks to happen, because the goalkeeper one's the easiest version of your pro to actually get up. Like, you, even without boosting, without downloading, you can go into an online team play, and within a few games you can be 80 odd rated, and then after like I don't know, play even more games, you'll be 90 rated. Just look at the traits and you just do what you gotta do. So I think goalkeepers gotta be not nerfed, but made tougher to upgrade. So, like, make unique unique traits to actually try and unlock or like upgrade to like improve their stats and stuff. Because
Adam, am I modding your stream?
I'm not mod either.
Oh, do you remember I modded you ages ago? You were spamming your new channel in the chat. You were like, lads, go sub, that one that you're not doing anymore.
Fucking hell, get me mod again, you big bell end.
Right, I'm not you up now. There you go.
Someone said they should change the pro system. You can boost it too easy. Oh yeah, totally. Because
Alex said I'm not a mod, but the questions you're putting in, you wonder why.
You need to get rid. I think EA need to get rid of the sliders for this pro system, because you can, if you want, you can go into a game on World Class, which is the max that you need to go on to unlock everything. Go into a game on World Class and you put the sliders to your advantage and boost him like there's no tomorrow, and basically just get dribbles, pass people, accomplishments. You get long shots, power. You can get free kicks even if you want, and whatnot. So yeah, definitely. This, I don't know how you would though. I don't know how you would make it difficult other than adding more accomplishments.
I know what you're saying. I just think clubs is a bit fucked up, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think clubs just needs a lot of work on. And to think, at one point, clubs were the main thing that I used to go on more than Ultimate Team. It's kind of like a broken thing now, I think. I think you're just on clubs, though, because you're doing YouTube, though, Dave. Yeah, but...
Oh, I do YouTube.
Yeah, but Dave used to play it all the time before he started doing YouTube, and you just play the Ultimate Team now.
Well, I play clubs all the time.
I'm not on about you, I'm on about Dave.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like...
I do still play it every so often, you know, with, like, Ross and Brett and that. We used to do game battles, which were annoying, but... yeah, I don't know, it's just a lot of things that really fucking annoy me about clubs.
I'm just trying to think, right, how you would make this system tougher for, like, opponents to get it, well, players in general to improve.
But Dan, I'm sure we've discussed pro a million times. They don't need to do anything with the accomplishments. They just make them, just stick them on manual, your sword.
No, not goalkeepers. I'm about the system in general, virtual pro accomplishments.
What's the difference? If everyone's using the same system, it'd be different if there was some people that were able to play it really quickly and others weren't. But it's not. Everyone has the same system available to them, so what's the fucking problem?
I don't know. This is what...
By the way, that was an absolute corker. Look at that go.
This is what they've been talking about. They've been saying that the system isn't showing balanced pros. Like, you could have... You're either really short and fast, or you're just really tall. I think is how they worded it. I have to have a quick check, but yeah, I know. But I don't know. The system has to change personally, because especially with people hacking, you can tell when you go into a game if you see a tall guy and he gets the ball straight away. The moment he sprints, you back out, because he's just flat out and just runs through defenses like this no tomorrow. So, yeah, anyone, right, you won't get a thing or anything, but have any of you guys actually downloaded your pro or, like, hacked your pro to, like, get in better and whatnot? Post in the comments. I want to see how many people actually do it, like, and who does it legitimately, because, well, at the moment, it only sounds like me. But yes, should we move on? for
Yeah.
Players of the Week. You can start, guys, for Players of the Week.
Me?
Well, one of you two.
Adam can go first.
I'm actually going to go with Sherry. I'm not going to lie, that's fucking quality. So I'm doing this from that series. You two might know and someone else was watching. But I never rated him. Well, not never rated him, but I just thought he was very overpriced. And he is overpriced, but he's absolutely fucking quality. Like for 70 rate, he doesn't feel like he's 70s rate. He feels like he should be like mid-80s. He just absolutely smashed in goals. And especially, like I'm playing him as a centre forward. I play him in the striker position and in centre mid as Aaron Cam, but in centre forward he's absolutely quality. And I think it's like 60,000 at the moment.
I'm the complete opposite with Al-Shari. I think he's shite.
I think it's quality.
Right,
Yeah, but then you're playing him offline though.
Yeah, no, but it's still the same thing. And that's with his rating boosted, like his rating gone up. And he's still like, no, it's just, I reckon he's too weak, personally.
No, I think it's quality. Well, him and Pato are just absolutely beasting it for me.
Awesome. So, Dave, what is your player of the week?
Johnny Russell from Dundee United. Absolute pace merchant.
Is he the ginger guy?
Well, it's like a Derek picture.
Oh.
He costs. It depends what formation, but I mean, I got mine for about 5.5k. He's not the tallest yet. He's unbelievable in air, but he's got 92 pace. He can finish unbelievably. He's left-footed. He's a fucking absolute animal, and he's keeping like informed Naismith, informed Sam on bench because he's the shit hot fella.
Did you get Driver, Dave, at left mid?
Yeah, but I swapped him for Templeton because he's knackered. Templeton's got 87 pace for skills as well.
My player of the week, guys, is David Beckham. This is fairly... I don't normally go for goals and whatnot.
Is that just because you were fanboying him in real life, Dan?
No, yeah, just because he's stalking. No, you've got I love David Beckham tattooed on your ring.
Yeah, and plus I got him in my ultimate team. He's just I got play him centre mid. I did try him CDM, but he just isn't good enough for that. But I played him centre mid, and like he got quality shots on him. His passing's amazing. He can like lob the ball over the top and stuff. Like an X pass, he got perfect for, and he only costs a few hundred coins. So. Well, around the K mark. So if I was you guys, go out and buy him if you are making English or.
Have you been banging in the free kick, Dan?
Yeah, but you got beast free kicks as well.
Whatever.
I have. I don't get many though. I only get like a few. I only get like one every like 4 or 5 games though. So, yeah.
Oh, on my race from Lancers, I nearly had a hat-trick of free kicks in one game with Casano. I just hit the last one off the crossbar. It was good. Casano's a quality free kick team. There as well, actually, even though he's only like 80-something free kicks.
Yeah, he's quite good. I think my favourite free kicks is in Ronaldinho and Ronaldo.
I'll never forget that.
Because I can only score with him.
I'll never forget that. Like, for those who don't know, Dave is absolutely rubbish at free kicks. Like, literally anywhere on the pitch, I could like put. I don't even bother putting people on the wall when I'm playing Dave. But Dave goes to me, I found out how I can score free kicks, and I was like, how Dave? I need to play with Ronaldo. I'm like, okay, simple job then.
A beast player, right? This is
it's an expensive solution,
but
it works.
A good player, right, for free kicks. This guy plays in the A-League, Casio. Oh, he's an absolute beast. He's left-footed. He only got like 70-odd free kicks, but he's just awesome. I can score him if I wanted to. It's strange that if I have a lower-rated player with like lower-rated free kick stats, I can actually score them compared to if I was someone with better stats. It's strange how it works. Someone said Pirlo got beast free kick. Someone said Hulk. So you guys got any who's your like best free kick taker or players of the week? Post it in the comments below. Yeah.
I just like anyone that I just dislike anyone with that long free kick stance. I just fucking hate it. Cannot get it on it.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Dave, you're every free kick stance.
Just a free kick account.
David Beckham's stances. Every time I have Beckham on a free kick, I feel like I'm gonna score it. If you know what I mean. It's just like the way he walks up, so it just looks quality.
I think he when I was watching
he scored a free kick the other day, didn't he? Actually, Dave.
Yeah.
Dan?
He scored it against Earthquakes. It was a nice free kick. It was about.
It was on the edge of the box, mind.
Yeah, like 20 yards out, something down those lines. It was a nice curve. It came out and then come back into the mid section of like the left side. So It was a really good goal. He still got it, mind. If I'm totally honest, compared to the thing. Oh, you heard about the rumours? Seeing we going straight on the real life football. What a way to get into it. Frank Lampard has been offered to go.
You're not going to keylog it down?
Yes, I have. To the MLS, I believe.
Keylog it.
No,
That'll be getting your credit card details.
I know where you all live. But Frank Lampard has been offered to go to LA Galaxy to join David Beckham on a 2-year contract.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that'd be class.
That wouldn't surprise me, you know.
Yeah.
He's actually not exactly a young guy, is he, no more, so...
He's still going on my career mode. He's 38.
Have you heard of it that Chelsea rumouredly signing Maicon?
I heard it was Victor Moses.
I thought it was Walcott.
As well as Victor Moses, Maicon,
and Walcott.
There's been talk about Walcott, yeah?
Walcott wants to leave, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I can't believe that people are getting pissed off with the whole RVP. You know, at the end of the day, he wasn't as good as you thought. I mean, he on average scored 8 goals a season.
Yeah.
Because he was injured fucking most of them. And he has one good season.
Personally, I think the Arsenal fans will hate me for this, but I don't think he performs in big games. For example, Euros didn't do nout, right? Until Netherlands went out on 0 points. And when he played against AC Milan, he didn't really do much that game. He seems to crack under the pressure when he plays against the bigger teams. I think, personally.
I don't know. Well, I think it was quality this year. Like, he's only what? How old is he? Like 20, 4 or 5 or something?
No.
I'm just guessing, but like he's just coming to his prime now. Like, if you look at Ronaldo wasn't scoring 30 goals a season when he was 18, 19. It's just when he gets into...
Yeah, it might be. You might think he's in his prime, but this is his first season. He's not had an injury.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So what happens if he goes somewhere, and then Arsenal fans are going, oh fucking hell, and he gets injured? I mean, he's not one of these people who can get recovered.
He's 28.
He's 28.
Yeah. Van Persie, apparently. County Adam, not country.
Oh, county. Oh, right. I read that wrong.
Well, I thought he was younger than that. How long have you got left? Maybe, 7 more years? Something down those lines, I reckon? 35?
7?
You started
5?
Are you fucking mad?
What, 35
exactly fast,
some people retire? Around our age? 34, 35?
Oh, man. I think Giggs would be like going on 38, 39 by the time he retires.
Yeah, well, Giggs has been carried, to be fucking honest with you.
Giggs not been carried. He's been quality, mate.
He hasn't played, though. He doesn't play... Does he play really often now?
He's good at shagging his brother's bird. He's good at that, but I don't know about fucking playing football. I wouldn't exactly say he's played well.
I think he just wants to earn the wage in now, doesn't he? He's like, I'm going to retire soon. I think he'll have maybe 2 more seasons, Giggs, but where do you think Van Persie will go after this?
Do you know that... a little trivia. Do you know that Ryan Giggs has played more Premiership games than Man City?
Yeah.
Which is unbelievable.
It's like Ryan Giggs have won 12 Premier League titles, and then combine the rest of the teams who've won them, still haven't won enough.
It's like, yeah, I know, but it's like Roy Card has won more Premierships than Liverpool. So it's like, just makes you think. But anyway, yeah, what we were talking, who were we talking about there? Oh yeah, as well. I also heard that David Silva is currently be on his way to Real Madrid.
He declined it. He declined the offer and going to sign a new one with Man City, new contract.
I heard I see offered him like a 52 million a year contract.
Yeah, he'll not leave.
Like, think about it. 52 million. That's $1 million a week. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like Edo. He's on a ridiculous wage. He earns like 60 pence a second. But before we go on a tangent, where do you think Ron Van Persie will go? I reckon Juventus.
Well, Juventus is where he's rumoured to be, but I think United and City want him as well. I don't know if
he'll not go to Premiership.
I don't think he'll go to Premiership.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know. If he went to United, that'd be unbelievable. RVP and Rooney up front would just be unbelievable. But it'll probably end up...
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Yeah, it'll probably end up like... I think it'll end up at like Madrid.
I mean... Paris Saint-Germain it could some big players, aren't they, the vets?
Yeah, but he wants trophies, mind, Dave. He's not going to be going, like, he's 29. He can't afford to be spending 5 years.
I'm pretty sure that Paris Saint-Germain is going to be a huge contender for But league.
Yeah, I think they will now, because remember Man City? Like, the first year they had all the money, they didn't exactly do much, did they? Did they get Champions League? Yeah. No. I can't remember if they got Champions League football in their first, 2 years, they got the money. And then, then they had Champions League football, then they worked it up, then one more season, then they won the Premier League now. So it's going to take a while. You may have all this money, but it takes a while to, link all the players together. It's nothing better than a good manager. What's that team that won the French league?
Lyon. Oh, you mean this year? Bordeaux, no?
Who?
Bordeaux won this year, didn't they?
Bordeaux
didn't win. It was Montpellier or something.
You sure? It was
Montpellier,
Bordeaux.
is it? I think so. Yeah,
maybe it was Montpellier.
They haven't had no money. They've had their players, and I think they spent 2 million in the transfer window and win the league.
Dan, it's like Paul Lambert when he managed North, takes them from League One to Premiership.
Yeah, it's nothing better than a true manager. Obviously, Roberto Mancini's a good manager now, but you've had the money behind him now. So that's the pro which you got when on the money. Got a good manager, money, boom. Someone said Walcott may go to PSG. I don't think he'll go abroad. I really don't think he'll go abroad.
Yeah.
I think as well, right? You know, Hoylett, he hasn't signed a contract for this German side he's meant to be going for.
Who hasn't?
Hoylett. And that's really I know no one wants to talk about Blackman, but he's still free agent.
What about the Portuguese striker who's come to
Nuno
Blackman?
Gomez. They've bought someone else. Fabio Nunes.
In his day, but I think he's...
No, Dave, he's dog dirt whenever I see him for Portugal.
Oh, no, in his day, he was quality, mate.
I think we ought to bring AA. I might talk to AA about this and say, is he any good?
Yeah, but that's in his day. As I was saying to Dan the other day, Dave, you weren't here last week, but Blackburn have Danny Murphy, David Dunn, and Harry Kewell now. They could be having. It's if this was 2003, they'd be absolutely rocking it.
This is.
See what? I really like Danny Murphy, mate. I think
he's a good. I think he did well for Fulham last year. I think, and I think what people got to realise as well, this is Championship football. This is below average, wherever it is.
I think your Danny Murphy's going to be a lot like your Kevin Nolan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did he do well for West Ham?
I remember Kevin Nolan had the chance to play for Ireland, right? And he was like, "No, I'm not going to play for you because I think I'm going to get called by England." That never worked out, did it?
No, but if he wants to play for England, then you can't blame the kid.
Same with Jamie O'Hara. Jamie O'Hara had a chance to play for Ireland as well, but he was like, "No, I think I'm going to get an England call."
I love the mouse on your screen. I'm not going to lie.
Oh shit, sorry. That's because Reese rung me a minute ago, and I had to turn it off.
But yeah, Blackburn are bringing in quite a lot of players. They brought in Murphy, Leon Bess, Nuno Gomez, Fabio Nunes, I think it is someone else. 18-year-old Portuguese striker. No.
It'll be interesting to see with Brendan Rodgers at Liverpool who he brings in, because he was saying yesterday, I think it was because he was like, "Oh, I have full control over transfers and stuff, and we're just going to bide our time with transfers." But I don't think you can afford to bide your time when it comes to transfers.
Yeah, Sigurdsson, he's gone to play Spurs. That's the most bizarre place he was going to go at first. Liverpool,
apparently they were interested in signing Adam Johnson. I think that'd be a good signing for them. But Joe Cole apparently is back and wants to be playing regularly for them now.
He had a great season at Lille.
Did you actually see him play, Dave?
Yeah, I watched a few of his YouTube clips actually.
Oh well, then it must be true.
Apparently he has played well.
He's had a fantastic season for him.
Yeah, apparently he has done really well in the French league. I think Brendan Rodgers would actually give him a go. I think I would replace him for Stuart Downing. Change the formation, check Stuart Downing out, bring ready Joe Cole.
How could you replace Stuart Downing? The man, the myth, the legend. That is Stuart Downing.
Next thing that'll be saying, let's drop Henderson. What will be happening then?
But yeah, come on, with Brendan Rodgers, right? He's gonna realise, right? Downing's shite. Right, we're gonna bring in Adam Johnson. It is Adam Johnson, isn't it, from Man City?
Yeah. Well, if they do bring him in,
if they do bring him in, Stuart Downing's not gonna get a word in,
They still Liverpool have no wingers whatsoever. They've been playing couch there.
Wingers when you've got Downing.
They've been playing couch there for the last 5 years, and he's gone. Downing's just.
Oh yeah, Robinson's going to Turkey as well, and Olsen's maybe going to West Ham.
No, apparently that's falling apart, Dan, the Robinson thing.
Huh?
I was watching it on. I was reading the gossip column on BBC Sport this morning. And apparently that's fallen apart.
Is it? Oh, you went out today or something. Apparently.
Oh, I don't know, but yeah, like so Liverpool still need 2 wingers. They need a striker that can score goals, and they need another.
Well, they got
centre
Suarez.
midfielder.
I think they just need another one, don't they? They just need a centre
another
forward
one
to set
for
Suarez up, and a player I think would be good for that.
Oh, Dan,
What?
come on, Suarez is a centre forward. You wouldn't. They need. Dan, you're talking about putting Suarez as the main target man, and then putting Suarez stays in the hole. I'll
be honest with you though, I've been very impressed with Carroll in Euro.
Yeah, I would have started him over Rooney.
If they utilise him, yeah, definitely. I think if you utilise him to what he's good at, getting balls in, holding it up, he's fucking very hard to play against. I mean, I ain't seen a guy win ball in as good as Carroll for fucking years. But if you're playing the football where it's played to his feet, then you might as well fucking not play him. I mean, that's no disrespect to him or anything. He's just that's how he plays, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not how Liverpool play. Well, if Liverpool were to sell him, what would they get? 15 mil maybe for him?
At most.
I don't know who would actually want to buy him, but they need another striker that can score goals, and they definitely need wingers. When was the last time you remember Liverpool that had a quality winger? I actually couldn't even name a quality winger that Liverpool have had.
Talking about football though, what do you think to Rangers then?
Oh,
I feel a bit sorry for the fans. I mean,
I feel sorry for the fans, not for the football club.
All the teams went against them, didn't they? All the teams went, no.
Yeah,
which, in one sense, people say, oh, they're shooting themselves in the foot because they're going to lose money. But at the end of the day, if they didn't pay their taxes and they got in administration, that's their own fault. They shouldn't if they just let them back in, sure, then every club could be going up.
But I think they've been punished enough. I mean, look at most of the players they've fucking gone. But I think it's probably bad sportsmanship that they voted them against them. They only voted against them because then it's another good club gone out of the way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then also another reason for them voting was because the way Scottish football works, it's the TV money. It's 95% go to the top 2 teams, which have always been Rangers and Celtic, and 5% go to the rest of the league. So if they get Rangers out of there, they can renegotiate a new contract for the TV deal, so that will make the rest of the league get more money and stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, which I think though again it's a bit selfish, a bit cunning. Well, I say selfish, but it's a bit cunning on their part. They're not stupid, are they? They didn't vote because they really thought it was a hugely bad idea. It's because they thought, nice one, we get more money, get them out of the way, it's easier for us.
But at the end of the day, Dave, if there was a vote tomorrow to kick Man City out of the league, or Man United, or Chelsea, or something like that, you'd be damn straight it'd be going through. All the other clubs wouldn't be going, yes, you know what, we love having Man United.
True, but I mean, to say Motherwell or something, is it really going to matter that much?
Has either Motherwell, Dundee been doing well?
I can see Celtic voted against it, obviously, but your lower clubs, is it really going to fucking matter?
I think, yeah.
The thing is, you say you can see Celtic voting against it.
Isn't it Champions League football as well?
Do you think if that vote was going 50-50, Celtic would actually vote against it? I mean, the amount of money they get from the Old Firm derbies and the TV money and all stuff that's a lot of lost money for Celtic.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's pretty much Celtic guaranteed the league for the next fucking 15 years. Yeah. So, they're still going to get a lot of money that way. I don't think it's going to affect them as much.
Oh yeah, what do you think? Speaking of Rangers, what do you think of them? I think it's completely fallen through now. They were going to buy Bury.
I know, yeah. That would have been. How shit would it have been if you were a Bury fan? You just get your team bought over in the morning, and then you're playing your home games in fucking Glasgow.
Be annoying, wouldn't it?
But apparently, Alan McCoy says it'd be better if they started in the Scottish third division, which is league. It's not even the third league; it's the fourth one, if you know what I mean. So they have Premiership and then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So, but if they started there,
they had ever Scottish leagues.
Either did I. I knew there was 2.
I don't understand, right? If they got 3 Scottish leagues, why don't they just put 24 teams in one and split them up? Because they got to play each other 4 times a year.
3 times I think it is, but they were talking about doing that. But so if they got put down to that's a minimum of 4 years of then getting back to the top. So that's basically 5, 6 titles in a row for Celtic guaranteed.
Yeah. They were. How many players have actually stayed with them though? You got to
Not
realise
sure.
that. You got to realise like Naismith have left, I believe, as well. He's gone to Everton.
Naismith.
Is it?
Stephen Davis, he left as well.
You got to realise, you may think, oh yeah, Rangers are going to bounce
Kyle
back
Lafferty.
straight away. A lot of
Lafferty
people are going to
as well.
leave. Who wants to play third division football
Well, they are, but what
in the Scottish League?
But the thing is, though, like, people like, Whittingham and, like, fucking Kyle Lafferty. It's like, Kyle Lafferty's not going to find a club as big as Rangers. Like, who the fuck will want to sign Kyle Lafferty? He's, like, dog dirt.
But it's not all bad for Rangers. I mean, look, can you remember when Juventus got relegated and all the top players
Yeah, but
got transferred?
that was only one league, though, mind.
Yeah, but I mean, like, a lot of the top players went. And look at them this season. They've won league and they're unbeaten.
Someone said,
You know what I mean?
what is
You've got
club...
to hands up to him. Do you know what I mean? That's an amazing achievement considering they'd lost Zambrotta to Can you remember the fucking
Vieira, one of Ibrahimovic.
yeah.
That was fucking quality side. It wasn't actually the one that went down.
It's mad, isn't it, how like a team can just change instantly. Someone said, what is Club 12? Club 12 is basically Rangers, but they're not... it's basically another team which will take over that spot for Club 12. That's what that is.
So that Kyle Lafferty went to Sion FC in Switzerland. Fucking hell.
Exactly, that's how bad he is.
What a shit move that is.
He's gone there for the Suntan.
Like, I mean, like, he plays for Rangers, like, because he's, like, a big fucking unionist from Northern Ireland, so that's, like, his dream move, playing for Rangers. Who from Northern Ireland wants to go see fucking Sion FC in Switzerland?
Do you think, right?
Dan, have you got one of their football tops?
Hi, I'm at... Hey.
Oh, you know, as soon as you say Sion FC, he's actually... putting a whole top on.
I'm going to have a check now, I might
I
actually
got
have...
this poster thing at back where he can, like, pick what team he wants to have on wall. Oh, Sion FC. Right, there you go.
That's all sorted, like, by leagues, like in FIFA. Sounds like League 1, League 2.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, well, speaking of kits this year, I think this year, for every kit, is like the shit kit year.
I know, I was going to get a Celtic kit this year, but it's absolutely fucking
The nicest kit, right?
Oh my god, I've got to say though, that Man United kit is absolutely fucking
It's not that,
disgusting.
the ones that you've seen are fucking over the top. Like, it's not that, like...
Have you seen
It's fucking horrible.
It's... I don't know.
It's
I
like-
think Liverpool...
it's-
Have you seen the Liverpool third kit? It's
Oh
like
my god, that's like was someone blind when they designed that kit? It's like, right, Man City, right, they've gone with the Arsenal. Remember Arsenal had this like, what year was it? 2004. They went back to the radio kit. It was like a burgundy type colour. That's the away kit.
Oh, was that the one like the anniversary of Highbury, that 100-year one?
Yeah,
That was like a
that's it.
purpley
That's
one.
what Man City have done, basically. Blackburn have got two kits which look the same. Basically, they got the normal blue and white one, but then
I like the Liverpool home top. Though.
I don't like it without the badge.
I like
it's
the rumoured
It looks
one.
really good, like close up. I've had a look. Like pictured, it don't look good, but when it's close up, it actually looks.
I actually
alright.
like the rumoured one. It was like that, but it had a white. It was a round neck, a white collar, and then white. Like where you got the bands around the bottom of the arm, like those are white as well, and around the waist. That looked nicer than that, and they had the same badge and sponsor and everything.
I don't like the badge. Like, for those who don't know, like, they've taken out the actual badge and they've just put the liver bird on it now.
Yeah.
I don't like it. with that.
Apparently, the last time they had that, just a liver bird, was the last time they won the title.
Yeah, something like that.
Something.
But I mean, like, if you compare their, like, the ones that they had when they had Carlsberg and Adidas, I think them kits were way nicer than fucking Warrior and Standard Charter.
I think it's because of their owners, innit? They're American, and it's some hockey brand, I think.
It is. It's the first football tops they've ever made. So
Swansea home kit looks like Real Madrid. I'm gonna have a look at that now. Swansea away went strange. It's just like a clash of colours.
remember what, Dave? You might remember it. What was the name? What was the team that had that goalkeeper's jersey that was like multicolored all over? Like, this was back in the 90s. It was like
my
at one.
god, that looks lush.
It was at one of the international.
Man United, like when Schmeichel had like a weird kit like that.
I remember Van der Sar had this like creamy one.
Oh,
Link me this kit, Dan.
I know. I got open on my mind. Just search Swansea City FC, right? Right. I've just found out the reason why Swansea changed their badge. It's 100 years since the club been like made. founded even, I should say. So yeah, that's the reason why. I think.
Cardiff will all be wearing their new
red tops. Like that looks really nice. It looks like the Real Madrid. I think
it does fucking look like the Real Madrid kit.
Doesn't it? I reckon it looks lush. That looks really nice. But the away one is fairly bizarre. It's like red and green. I know it's like it must have been back in the old days when they had the colours of a red and green.
Back in the old days.
But the goalkeeper kit is like a luminous blue.
Dan, how long ago was back in the old days?
1920s.
I don't think they had like multicolored jerseys back. I think it was either black or white or red or something like that.
Well, not really. Aston Villa have had the same colours since they've been founded.
Yeah, but like back in the 1920s, they were playing kits, Dan. They weren't like multicolored.
I'm just the bloody idea. It's like it's like the Arsenal one. Like ages ago, they had like the burgundy top and the white shorts. That's all I mean. It's like they would have had the red top and maybe green shorts or something, whatever colour there is.
Dan, apparently Sheffield Wednesdays is lush.
Is it really? Let's have a look at this. What's this? The Omo away kit.
Away? Oh no, this is Sheffield Wednesday. Good game, mate. Just play me.
Let's have a look. Let's get on the store. Quick look. We'll have a quick look at these guys and we will call it a wrap. So yeah, guys, post in the comments and tell us who's your favourite kid at the moment. This Sheffield Wednesday thing. They bloody hell.
Hackett and Stanley.
Who are they?
Exactly. Online shop. Let's have a look. But I can't even find it. Online store. Here we go. I can't even. Here we go. Replica kit, home kit. But yeah, that took a while to really find. I don't know. I don't really like that. Totally be honest with you, I don't really like it.
FC Utrecht.
But anyway, guys, so I'd like to say thanks for joining us for episode 64 of the BOTN podcast. So yeah, be sure to post in the comments, guys, anything that we've actually talked about in the description. Well, it's a bit late now if you listen to this.
And in the description, how are they going to be posted?
It is a bit late. Be sure to check out all our channels, guys, and Twitters and stuff. Links will be in the description. And I'd like to say thanks for watching. I'm Will Shandiashi. That's Irish Roach Carl. That's Mr. Sam Bookerman. And I'd like to say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I love you.
Sexy time on the beach.